peace is perhaps the number one thing that as a country we should all be clamoring for. And not just we as citizens, but even those citizens who are into politics and leading political parties. I think that there's no government that can govern effectively if there is no peace. To be able to govern effectively, the country must be peaceful. And so peace for me is a fundamental prerequisite, and all political parties that are endeavoring to lead this country must commit to that. Of course, if the NDC has raised a number of issues that they think must be addressed, it is important for stakeholders to look into them. If there are issues of merit, why not? I mean, we shouldn't also say that because we want peace, if things are not being done rightly, at the end of the day, we should just sign a peace pact. I think that the peace pact is critical. We've always done it ahead of elections. I think it has to be done. And therefore, if some stakeholders have concerns, we'll look at how we address them to be able to get it done. We're at a point where the media and journalists, for that matter, have a critical role to play. Our politicians are spewing out, in some instances, vile rhetoric, pro-violent rhetorics, hate speech sometimes, propaganda sometimes, misinformation sometimes, disinformation sometimes, and all of that. Our job is to make sure that whatever is being put out there is distilled, and what is of importance to the people are the kinds of things that we get out there to the people. We set the agenda. We get people to know what is happening, day by day. We get people to begin to even think about what issues are important. And so once we have the agenda setting power, I think it is important that we use that effectively. We shouldn't allow ourselves to be conveyor belts, basically conveying whatever politicians are saying to the people. And we shouldn't also be allowed to be used as megaphones, basically blaring out whatever is being said by politicians, whether good or bad. I think our job is to ensure that people are properly educated, people hear the right things, people hear the right messages, people hear the issues that the politicians are putting out and interrogating them, helping them to interrogate the issues, so that at the end of the day, it's not just about the elections, it's about the development of the country. And so for me, the media's role is really, really critical at this point. Unfortunately, we all do know that a lot of our media houses are owned by active politicians, and they control what is done within these media organizations. But again, my appeal is that if you're a politician, NDC, MPP, PNC, CPP, whatever it is the unity of this country that must be of paramount importance to all of us. Because at the end of the day, you're not just looking for power, you're looking for power to govern the people. I don't think anyone is looking for power to govern a cemetery of dead people. We are looking for power to govern people who are alive, and to continue to dialogue and see how we can make this country the best place for our citizens and people who live in it.